Welcome to part P of practical number 5, that is distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. At the end of part A, we were discussing about this scenario. That is, the object is present 5 centimeter away from the ultrasonic sensor. So in this scenario, how the ultrasonic sensor is going to behave and how the ultrasonic sensor is going to provide exact distance of 5 centimeter. So we have started with this using traditional formula of distance. That is, distance will be equal to speed into time. So obviously time will be equal to distance divided by speed. Here speed is nothing but speed of sound in air, which is equal to 340 meters per second. But as discussed earlier, the ultrasonic sensor HC-SR04 is going to have trigger and echo, these two pins, which needs to be modeled for its use. So as discussed earlier, trigger pin is going to be used with transmitter. Means by using this pin, you are going to send the ultrasonic waves, or ultrasonic waves are going to be sent from the sensor. Then with the help of this echo pin, you are going to measure the total travel time of the ultrasound. So if the particular object comes in front of the sensor, obviously the ultrasonic waves are going to be reflected back to the sensor, and again that is received via this receiver. So the total time of travel of this ultrasound is going to be appear on this echo pin. So echo pin needs to be monitored to get the time of travel of ultrasound. So this time of travel is going to be used to calculate the distance of an object from the sensor. So using the traditional formula of D equal to S into T. So here the echo pin in the ultrasonic sensor is going to give output in terms of microsecond. But here we have considered the speed of sound in terms of meter per second. So instead of using that in terms of meter per second, why not to convert that to centimeter per microsecond, so that it will be easier for us to use directly. So 340 meter per second can be converted to 0.034 centimeter per microseconds. So now this value can be easily used along with the time which will be available in microsecond. So here in this example, we will see now how the ultrasonic sensor is going to behave and gives us exact distance of 5 centimeter. In order to do that, here in this formula, the distance which ultrasonic sensor takes is equal to 10. So the reason of the taking this distance as a 10 will be, here you can say that the ultrasonic wave is going to be transmitted by the transmitter, and again it is going to be reflected back by to the receiver. So it is going to be transmitted forward and backward, so that here it is going to take the distance as a double. So here 5 centimeter is going to be taken as 10 centimeter. Then what is the speed? Obviously we have calculated the speed in centimeter per microsecond, so that value is 0.034, and the answer you will get after solving this is 294 microseconds. So what this implies, that is time equal to 294 microsecond. This implies that total time of travel of ultrasonic waves from sensor to object and from object back to sensor is nothing but 294. So you can say it's a double time, because wave is going to be travel forward and again backward. So the time that the echo pin is going to sense is double. That is nothing but forward plus reverse. So this time indicates 294 microsecond. So using this value, now how ultrasonic sensor is going to convert that to distance, that we will see now. So again using the traditional formula of distance is equal to speed into time. So what is the speed? We have already calculated. Speed of sound in air in terms of centimeter per microsecond is 0.034. And what is the time required for this scenario? In the previous slide, we have already calculated that time as 294 microsecond. So I am going to substitute the value. So 294. But here, as we have seen that total time required to travel the ultrasonic wave from sensor to object is 294, which considers forward and backward, but we want to calculate the distance of an object from the sensor. So we want only half of time that the ultrasonic wave is going to travel. That is, we only want the forward time of travel of ultrasound. So that's why this value needs to be divided by 2 to get the exact distance of object from the sensor. So in short, here the echo pin is the value or the number which you get at the echo pin is the number which is double than the actual. So to convert that to in appropriate manner, that is manner in which we require the output, we need to divide this total equation by 2. So here dividing this total equation by 2 so as to get the exact distance, because we want only single way travel time for the ultrasound, not double, and the value which is going to achieve which is going to get at echo pin is double. So to convert that to only single way travel, we need to divide that by 2. So dividing this total equation by 2, you are going to get the value which is equal to 5 centimeter. So this is nothing but the distance. So now we can see that in the scenario we have assumed the distance of 5 centimeter, and here this time is nothing but the value you are going to get at the output of echo pin. So using this value, how ultrasonic sensor is going to convert the distance of a object from a sensor. So here the value of 5 centimeter is going to be matched. So it is going to convert the actual, that is distance. So in this way the distance is calculated and automatic detection of distance of any object from the sensor is done. So now let us move towards the Arduino IDE to configure this ultrasonic sensor with Arduino. So already the code is written. I have written the code here. So as discussed earlier, the Arduino IDE consists of two parts. One will be setup, other will be you can have the loop. So setup includes setting up of the hardware. So what is basically the hardware for this? Let us draw the configuration. So consider this as your Arduino. And this is nothing but your ultrasonic sensor. So as discussed earlier, the pins are VCC. Then other pin is here ground. So VCC needs to be provided with supply voltage of plus 5 volt. So here the ground terminal is going to be connected to ground of Arduino. So I am going to do that now. So here to plus 5 volt of Arduino. The ground pin is going to be connected to ground pin of Arduino, Now the rest two pins which needs to be configured will be the trigger pin. So the trigger pin is going to initiate the ultrasound. So it is going to be connected to any of the digital IO pin of Arduino. So for this For this configuration, I am going to select two pins of Arduino. That is nothing but pin number 9 and pin number 10. So to pin number 9 of Arduino, which is digital IO pin, I am going to connect the trigger input. And here, this is nothing but the echo pin, which is going to be monitored to get the total time of travel of ultrasound from sensor to object. So this echo pin I am going to connect to pin number 10 of Arduino. So that's what the configuration. So for this configuration, we will go and write the code in Arduino IDE. So we need to, what is the procedure now? We need to first of all configure this. That is, we need to first of all configure the pin number 9 and 10. So obviously pin number 9 and pin number 10 are going to be configured in your setup part. So we will do that now. So here trigger pin, I have declared constant integer trigger pin as 9, echo pin at 10. Then here in setup, I have declared obviously this trigger pin, that is pin number 9, as a output, and echo pin is nothing but the going to be the input. So in this way, the trigger and echo pin needs to be configured. To begin the serial communication, as I have, because I want to monitor output using the serial monitor. So serial communication needs to be started. So as discussed in an earlier session, to begin with serial communication, here serial.begin, which is going to start the serial communication with baud rate of 9600. So these are going to start with, the communication is going to start with baud rate of 9600. Then we have defined one variable long, which is used for storing the total time of travel of the ultrasound. So long duration means duration is nothing but name of that variable. Here distance is nothing but another integer that I have declared so as to store the distance. So in this way, this is nothing but the declaration part and the setup part. So in summarized form, trigger and echo pin are going to be connected to 9 and 10 pins of Arduino Uno, and that are going to be configured, and the serial communication is going to be started with baud rate of 9600. Now in the loop part, we need to actually write the functionality of the code. So I am going to go for the loop part now. So as discussed earlier, in the loop, that is to begin the ultrasonic sensor, that is to send the ultrasound, the trigger pin needs to be set high in a high state for 10 microseconds. So to do that, I have to write high on trigger pin for 10 microseconds. But before going to do that task, make sure that trigger pin is in low state. So to check for that, here the statement is written. We have already seen this command, that is digital write on trigger pin low. So delay of microseconds of 2 microseconds. So this is going to ensure that for 2 microseconds the trigger pin will be in a low state. Means we have just checked that trigger pin is in a low state. Then laterwards the trigger pin is made high using this command of digital write on high on trigger pin for 10 microseconds, because that is required to initiate the ultrasound by the ultrasonic sensor. So after 10 microsecond of delay, the digital write trigger pin comma low means the we have set the high for 10 microseconds. So which is going to emit the ultrasonic wave, or ultrasonic sensor starts emitting the ultrasound. Now further part we will look into part C.